This isn't just a conversation about marriage. It's about the quiet pain and longing hidden inside two people who have already lived through heartbreak. When she asks if Brother Foam is reliable, it's not just curiosity, it's fear. Fear of being hurt again. Fear of choosing wrong one more time. Because when you've been betrayed before, you stop dreaming of love. You just pray for peace. And when she describes him, a man who doesn't talk much, broad-shouldered, simple, and sincere, you can almost see him. A man who doesn't know how to speak sweet words, but knows how to work hard. A man who may not have much to offer, but still carries decency in his bones. He's been through failures, disappointments, maybe a marriage that broke his heart. But still, he stands quietly, waiting for someone who won't run away when life turns difficult. She says, "We women don't want riches. We just want stability. No violence, no gambling, no betrayal." How simple, yet how rare. Because in this world, some people think women demand too much, but look at her words. She doesn't want luxury. She only wants safety. She doesn't dream of diamonds. She dreams of peace. Even when she says, "I can't even curse at someone. How could I endure violence?" You can feel the softness in her heart, the fragility of someone who has been hurt too many times, yet still believes there might be gentleness somewhere in this world. And then she says, "Let the two of you take it slow. No rush, no pressure. If it doesn't work out, being friends is still good." There's maturity in those words, the kind that comes only after you've cried enough to stop expecting miracles. That's what age and pain do. They teach you not to chase love, but to wait for peace. When they finally meet, she greets him politely. "Brother Foam, nice to meet you. Do you know much about me?" He smiles, shy and honest. "Not really." A man of few words, hiding his uncertainty behind a small smile. And yet, that small moment, that tiny exchange, carries hope. Because even two strangers can begin again if they both dare to be sincere. She says he's someone who always smiles, that smiling people are lucky. Maybe she's right. Maybe this time, luck will favor two people who have already lost enough. Maybe two hearts that once broke will finally find calm when they no longer expect perfection. They both failed before, she perhaps several times, he once. But who said failure means the end? Sometimes, it's just a pause before the right person appears. As they talk, there's no grand confession, no dramatic promise, only quiet understanding. It's awkward, a little shy, even clumsy, but it's real. And that's what makes it beautiful. Because real love doesn't always start with fireworks. Sometimes it starts with silence, with two people who are simply tired of being alone. At the end, she says softly, "The ending might be out of reach. Love needs rest, and wandering takes courage." It's such a painful truth. Sometimes love isn't something we lose. It's something we simply can't hold on to anymore. We rest because we're tired. We wander because standing still hurts more. But even then, in that quiet voice, you can hear her still hoping. Hoping that maybe, just maybe, this time will be different. Maybe this man, who doesn't talk much, who smiles through his pain, and this woman, who has cried more than she'll ever admit. Maybe the two of them can build something ordinary yet peaceful. Not a love story full of passion or luxury, but a story where two people finally stop running from loneliness. Where they sit down, share a meal, talk slowly, and learn to trust again. Because in the end, love doesn't always arrive like a storm. Sometimes it comes quietly, in the form of someone who doesn't promise the world, but stays to share an ordinary day. And maybe that's the most beautiful kind of love there is. Not perfect, not endless, but real.